Happy Friday. So today we're doing the hand sanitizer holder. So this one is the 2-ounce hand sanitizer holder. So it looks like this. This is how we're gonna make it. So it fits, if you want to sell in markets, you could buy the empty bottles off of Amazon. I got the one that brings, let me show you. It brings 40 of them and they're like $13, and you get 40 empty bottles. So it fits the 2-ounce bottles, the empty ones. It also fits the like regular 2-ounce bottles. I got this one from Kroger's. It fits good as well. And lastly, they also fit the Purell ones, the ones that goes like this. It fits these ones too. As you can see, this one's also a 2-ounce bottle, and it fits those as well. So as long as a 2-ounce bottle, it should fit, okay? So let's get started on the tutorial. So first things first, we are gonna grab some glitter. I'm gonna do some glitter. Someone said I always do it on, I gravitate towards faux leather all the time. So we're doing glitter today. So we're gonna do a self-healing mat on the bottom. We have our hand sanitizer die, which die number 1330-1. So this is a 2-ounce one. On Tuesday, or on Monday, I did the tutorial on the touch blend and the dupe one. This one is the 2-ounce one, okay? We're gonna cover it up. We're gonna roll it through our Sizzix Big Shot Plus. Roll it through. This cuts it out for us. And now I put you guys back down here. So now we have it cut out, and it's gonna pop out this little circle here. So let's get started. So the way I make this is the same way I make my purses. So if you know how to make the purses, you know how to make this. Let's grab our hardware. Put you guys straight. So I have all my hardware here. So I'm using 8mm rivets. I'm using the sand button screw, and I'm using the hoop ring. I'm also need to add the little clasp thingy. Oh, grab this here. So I'm gonna show you guys where I got everything. It's listed on my Amazon storefront under the purse section. So I'll show you guys at the end of the video, at the end of the tutorial, where you can find all the hardware I used, okay? So first things first, we're gonna flip this over. I'm gonna grab the rivets first. I'm using 8mm rivets. We are going to go this way, put it on the inside, and then I'm gonna cross this one over, put this here, grab our top of our rivet, and stick it on, okay? The same thing again, we're gonna grab our rivets, go on to the inside, grab it here, put it there, like that, get our rivet lid, and put it on top. So there goes one, there, two. They're not secure yet because they look like mushrooms. We're doing the same thing on the other side. Grab our rivet head here. We're going to cross it over and put it here. Grab our little top of our rivet and put it on. And lastly, do the last one. Grab our rivet again, put it through the inside, grab it here, put it through this hole, and get our lid again and put it on top. So we have rivets here, make sure they're both facing the back. Now that they're both facing the back, we're gonna secure it with our rivet press. So here I got my rivet press. I have my hardware here. So as you can see, they are both sticking up. We're gonna go here and we're gonna secure them. So I put them in here and I press down. Put it here and we press down. So now you can see they are nice and flat. They no longer look like little mushrooms. Here they're still sticking up like little mushrooms, okay? We put it inside and we press down. Put it inside. And this one, I also got it off of Amazon, and it's also on my Amazon storefront. So they're all nice and secure now. Next, I'm gonna add our closure to our hand sanitizer. So over here it has, you can't really tell, there's a little hole right there. I'm gonna grab our sand button screw. We are going to stick it in here to the little hole, just like that. And we're gonna screw this on. Like this. This one is a flat tip screw. So we're gonna grab our flat tip screwdriver and secure it really good. So now we're looking like this. Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna add if you wanna add this thing here to kind of clip it on, here, this part here to clip it on to like your purse, your backpack, or whatever, you can do that. If you don't wanna do that, you can just leave it as is. You could just stick your oops, your bottle in and then be done, right? But I'm going to show you guys how to add the little clasp thingy. So first things first, we're going to need this thing here. These are called the metal swivels. I'll show you guys at the end of my video on how to find everything I use. We're going to make a little hole back here. So to make the holes, I use this thing here, which I get off of Amazon as well. And it makes our holes for us. Okay, so I'm going to flip it over. I'm gonna kind of guesstimate where I want to add my little hole. So kind of go towards the middle. I'm eyeballing it, you guys. So I'm gonna go like right here. Kind of mark it. Is this little working? It's kind of hard to mark on glitter, you guys, but I did it right there. So cover that up. I'm gonna grab this thing here. I'm going towards a little hole. So I'm gonna do this one here. I'm gonna do this hole here. So I'm gonna keep on turning it over to get to this one. So here's the little hole I'm gonna make. I'm going to go back here and make my hole right here. So I'm gonna smush it and then we're gonna rotate it a little bit to make sure our hole is made. And then we pop it off and our hole is made. So here we're going to get our pliers and we're going to open this up. So go like this, kind of go the opposite way. Make it open just a little bit. Grab your little clasp thingy and, oh, did I open it wide enough? Yeah, slide that in and then we're going to close this. So grab here and then close it. Okay, now it's nice and close. So it looks like this now. We're going to grab our little screw. We're going to stick it in here and then we're going to secure this back here. Put this here. These come with little screwdrivers, so I always go like this. That goes there, this goes here, and then we're gonna secure it. And I always make sure that this is flat against my finger, for you don't secure it crooked. Okay, so that is nice and secure now. So now what we're gonna do is, you know what? I should have done it on the top part. I did it on the bottom. I did it wrong. I should have done it in here. Hold on one second, you guys. So I did it on the bottom, as you can see here, and it's upside down. So I'm gonna do it again and show you guys how to do it on the top. It should be up here, not on the bottom. But if you wanted the upside down look, you could do it there, but you're supposed to do it up here. So let's do that again. So let me take this apart and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So what I did is I grabbed my marker. I made the little dot there. I'm grabbing my same thing. I'm gonna make another hole. We're all learning here and we're gonna cut out our little hole. So can you see the little black mark there? I'm putting it right on it. I'm gonna smush it and then we're gonna rotate it. And that's gonna make our hole for us. We're gonna open it up and our hole is made. So the same process, we get our little screw. We put our screw in like this. It is in on the top part. So it goes closer to the hole, you guys. Here is the top part. This is where the hole goes. It does not go in the bottom. So don't do that. We're gonna grab our thing here and we're gonna screw it on. Screw this on. Okay, so now it looks like that. So now you grab your hand sanitizer holder and put it inside and close it. So if the hole that it comes with was smaller, I actually made it a little bit bigger. So with this one here, what I did was I went, here's the silver thing, right? Here's the smallest one. This is the one I used to make your hole a little bit bigger here. If you want the small hole, if you're using a cam snap, the little hole works perfect. If you want to use this thing here, it needs to be a little bit bigger. You can either use this one here to make it a little bit bigger, or you can make a little slit onto the hole and then it'll secure easily, okay? But this is how I did it. This is the Purell one. You can also use the other ones. The ones from Amazon, they fit good too. And lastly, any 2-ounce hand sanitizer, I got this one from Kroger's, will fit as well. So they all fit. They clip on like this. They're super cute. I made it with glitter this time. So let me show you guys where you can find all the stuff I used to make this, okay? So first things first, if you're not following me, give me a follow. Well, this is my old account. So this is my original account, Ina's Blissful Boutique. If you're not following this account, you can follow this account too. But we're going to go to my account, which is Ina's Bows 2, this one. So if you're not following this page, give me a follow. This is the one I always go live on. So this is my one I go live on. So first is you to go here where it says one more. And then it's going to take you to my link tree right here. Click on the link tree, and then it's going to take you to where my Amazon storefront is. So right here, you'll find my Amazon storefront. Hello, you guys. Amazon storefront. You click on that one. Right there, you're going to click on this arrow, and it's going to say open in browser. You click open in browser. And here is my Amazon storefront. So once you get to my Amazon storefront, you see this one here where it says purses. This is the one you need to click on. Click on purses. Everything I use to make the purses is the same stuff I use to make the hand sanitizer holders. So here you'll find the bottles that I showed you guys. Oh, those are the 60 bottles. I bought the one that had 40 bottles. So for 60 is 23. For 40 is a different one. I have to link it. I'll link it. But you'll find the bottles. You'll find the clasp I used for this thing here, the clasp. Then this is the thing I use to add the clasp on it as well. It's linked right there. This is the tool I use that I recommend to make the holes. That's the tool I use for the holes. And the rivets are... Oh, this is the die setting for the grommet press, the 9mm. And here's my grommet press that I made into a rivet press. And then I use the 8mm rivets, and that is there as well. So this is where you find everything on my Amazon storefront. So if you have any questions, leave them down below. And everything is available at mariatreto.com. She has lots of stuff on her website. She has faux leather. Here's the hand sanitizer holders as well. Follow for more tutorials.